Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been watching, commenting, liking, subscribing to the channel. Help me get to 100 subscribers folks, that'd be amazing folks. So the film Colossal is written and directed by a guy named Nacho Vizalando. He previously directed a film called Time Crimes, which I never saw. Gloria, played by Anne Hathaway, who I think personally gives her best performance since probably Les Miserables here, is an unemployed writer who is struggling with alcoholism. Her boyfriend, Tad, played by Dan Stevens, who is currently everywhere these days. He was in Beauty and the Beast. He was also in that new FX show, Legion. He kicks her out of the apartment, much to her surprise, because she doesn't think her alcoholism is that bad. He worries about her. He clearly wants her to get sober enough. Gloria then returns to her hometown, which is one of those hometowns that, clearly everyone wants to leave, and I guess no one really wants to live anymore. It's in the Midwest, apparently. Gloria then reunites with her childhood friend, Oscar, played by Jason Sudeikis, who now runs his father's bar. She also meets up with another friend of his, played by Tim Blake Nelson. She tries to get her life back on track. Oscar gives her a job working at the bar. Which, again, if you're an alcoholic, would you want to work at a bar? I don't really think so. Then, of course, a giant monster starts attacking souls, and of course this is one of the more amazing things. Most monster films, they either attack Japan or attack somewhere in America, not necessarily Seoul, South Korea here. The monster appears at the same time each day and at the same location, and which gets one person particularly suspicious as to why it only appears at this one particular place in time. I think Nacho Vizalando has created one of the more unique and original films I've seen so far this year, because quite frankly, I have been very impressed with the films I've seen this year. I've seen a couple of interesting films that I would recommend, but not necessarily see in theaters. If you want to see this film, don't watch the trailer. This is probably one of the rare times where I say to you, don't watch the trailer here, folks. Come into this film cold. I will explain to you how this monster is immediately coming to being. I think you really have to see this film for yourself to fully explore that. Jason Sudeikis gives one of the more interesting performances of his career. He's been trying to do some very dark film roles as of late, or very darkly comedic roles as of late. Colossal could be viewed two ways. One as, this Kaiju thing that you often see in films, or the fact that these two people in Gloria and in Oscar are two ginormous, colossal failures in life, or they haven't got really their act together. If I were to compile a top 10 list films so far this year, Colossal will come in number 3, right behind Logan and The Lost City of Z, which I will review to you tomorrow. Also has one of the funniest last reactions shots you'll see in a film, in which this one character wants to tell you a story, but the way she has to tell her story is one of the funniest reactions you'll ever see. If you're looking for a fine Godzilla substitute, this is the film that you want to go see here, folks. Again, when I was in the theater, there were only maybe like a handful of people in this theater, but we all happened to really like this film. So in the end, folks, Colossal is one of those films that is a rare gem in the beginning of the year that is not very great to begin with. So in the end, folks, what I'm going to say here, folks, is Colossal is a leave work early type of deal. Yes, go see this film. I would suggest you leave work early. Make sure your boss don't see you. So folks, what do you think of Colossal? Do you happen to like this film? Did you happen to care for it all? What's your favorite Anne Hathaway and Jason Sudeikis performance? If you don't like this film, please tell me why in the comments box below. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks.